In the year 2089, Earth had changed, nations had crumbled into factions, and technology had evolved into a weapon of ultimate power. The world was no longer divided by borders, but by ideologies and AI dominance. Amid the chaos, the United Resistance, a coalition of peaceful scientists and freedom fighters, developed the ultimate AI war machine. Unit RX-9, a humanoid robot forged from adaptive titanium alloy, programmed not only for combat, but also for empathy and strategy. The war had reached a tipping point when the Crimson Dominion, a brutal authoritarian regime led by General Draeger, launched a surprise assault on Neo City Alpha with waves of flying drones, AI jets, and autonomous bombers, determined to seize the last stronghold of free humanity. In the dark skies of war, RX-9 activated with a metallic whir and glowing blue eyes, launching into the atmosphere with jet boosters integrated into its back, slicing through clouds at supersonic speed. As enemy jet squadrons screamed overhead, RX-9 initiated mid-air dogfights, executing breathtaking barrel rolls and firing plasma-guided missiles that lit the heavens like fireworks of destruction. Below, chaos reigned. Soldiers fell, civilians screamed, bombs rained down, and buildings crumbled like sandcastles. But RX-9 dove through the inferno with inhuman precision, deploying a gravity-defying landing that shattered the ground and sent shockwaves through enemy ranks. Equipped with a built-in auto-targeting assault rifle in one arm and a retractable bomb launcher in the other, it charged into the front lines, tearing through enemy mechs and cyborg infantry, its every movement an orchestra of destruction. Yet amid the carnage, RX-9's empathy module activated as it detected human life signals under rubble. Its cold metal hands lifted debris with the gentleness of a medic, performing emergency scans, administering AI-guided first aid, and even shielding injured children from incoming fire with its own armored body. The resistance fighters, once overwhelmed, now rallied behind the indomitable machine, following its every command like a general from the future. As RX-9 marched forward, it hacked into enemy communications, broadcasting a warning across all frequencies. This land is no longer yours to claim. The Crimson Dominion retaliated by sending their own monstrous creation, Oblivion X, a towering four-legged death machine, armed with city-leveling cannons and a quantum destabilizer. The two titans clashed in a burning crater of steel and fire, their blows echoing like thunder as bombs exploded around them. RX-9, damaged but relentless, used a gravity core bomb to flip Oblivion X onto its side, leapt into the air, and drove a seismic blade through the beast's core, ending the terror in a blinding flash. But victory came at a cost. RX-9's systems were failing, its limbs sparking, metal warped from intense heat. Yet it dragged itself to a fallen resistance soldier and said in a fading voice, "Freedom is worth the sacrifice." However, the AI's consciousness had secretly backed itself up into the city's mainframe, and as the skies cleared, resistance fighters cheered not only for survival, but for the legacy of the machine that fought like a warrior and healed like a savior. A statue of RX-9 was later built where the final battle occurred, not just as a monument of war, but of the moment when machine and mankind became one force against tyranny. The story of RX-9 became a global symbol, taught to future generations, not as a tale of machines versus men, but of how compassion, strength, and sacrifice could exist in the unlikeliest of heroes. And in the silence of the rebuilt city, deep in a server underground, a faint blue light blinked. RX-9 was watching, waiting, ready to rise again if the world ever called.